So, I've come up with what I believe is a pretty good way to form political opinions. It's fairly unique, I haven't seen anything like this before. I've laid it out in 7 steps in this video. I call this method the Write It Out approach. Step 1, choose a topic. This, of course, can be on any topic, and it doesn't even have to be related to politics. It can be economics, race relations, or just general philosophy. Or you can make the argument that Wendy's has the best burger. It's up to you. It also doesn't matter whether you know absolutely everything about this particular topic you've chosen or whether you know nothing at all. What really matters is 2 things. 1, you're willing to put some time into learning and writing about this particular topic. And 2, you're willing to have your stance about this topic critiqued. Step 2, create a shareable text document. On your computer, laptop, or phone, create a text document that you can later share with someone else. My top recommendation for this is to use Google Docs, but I think Microsoft Word could also get the job done. Once you've created a new document, give it a title like Patrick's Political Views or Mary's Manifesto. If you plan on learning about multiple political topics instead of just one, feel free to add a title page to this document as well as a table of contents perhaps. Step 3, decide upon an initial stance. If you don't know much about your chosen topic, this is your time to do some basic research. This is your fact-finding time. Don't start writing quite yet. Instead, look up studies, watch videos, scan Reddit, and especially try to see what both sides of your topic are saying. I highly recommend going to websites like procon.org where you can actually see what both sides, or however many sides, are saying about your particular topic. Step 4, write about your initial stance. Once you're beginning to realize which side of the aisle you're on regarding your particular topic, go to your text document and try to write out the exact reasoning behind your beliefs. This is by far the most difficult part, but we're doing it for a reason. Ask yourself, why am I leaning toward this side? Why do I have this opinion? And then write out the answer to that question, if you can. Of course, whenever you make a claim from a certain source, be sure to cite that source. I use Google Docs' footnote feature in order to do that. While you're writing, I definitely recommend to continue doing research, citing whatever websites you find in order to supplement your reasoning. Lastly, write your opinion as if you're writing an academic paper. Try not to use emotionally charged language unless it has a productive purpose, and also avoid cliches and slogans because you want your documents to be a pleasant read, even to those who disagree. Step 5, adjust your stance as you write. Writing helps you organize your thoughts, which often are unorganized. When you write and subsequently look back at what you write, you will inevitably have some trouble articulating what you want to say. As you get more experience writing, this problem will subside a little bit, but part of the reason you might be having trouble expressing your thoughts is because of cognitive dissonance, and you don't want to admit that your natural thoughts and biases might be leading you to a position that in writing just doesn't make sense. If you catch yourself having this difficulty or you realize that you're experiencing cognitive dissonance, you can write out what you think, but be sure to go back and don't be afraid to modify or even delete your work. I know it pains me personally and deeply to delete paragraphs and sometimes even entire sections that I spent a decent amount of time on, but if there's gonna be people reading this in the future, I want it to make sense, so it's part of the process. Step 6, send the document to someone who agrees. Before you release your opinion publicly, be sure to scan it through someone who agrees with your position. For example, if you're pro-choice, be sure to send your document about abortion to someone who is also pro-choice and ask that person to critique it. The purpose of this is to ensure that you are representing your position as best as you can. In some cases, the reviewer might recommend that you add a section or modify certain parts. If the advice makes sense, apply it. Also, if you're having trouble finding someone who agrees with you, let's say you don't have any friends that agree with this particular issue that you have a belief on, there's plenty of online communities on Reddit and Discord, including my own Debates Discord server, which you can join if you click on the link in the description of this video. Step 7, spread the document among those who disagree. By now, your document is ready to stand on its own against the arguments of the opposing side. Send your document to someone who disagrees with your stance, and be sure to make it clear to that person that it is 100% okay to critique your stance. You want that person to scrutinize every point. Yes, you want to create an environment that promotes open discussion and productive debate. Of course, if the person you're talking to lays out a convincing counter-argument to some of your points, feel free to make the proper adjustments. This was my Write It Out approach. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or come join my political debate Discord server. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.